Welcome back, everybody, to Bacuri Farms. We've had a bit of an eventful, interesting, an interesting bit of summer, fall events. I've kind of, been kind of fast forwarding through the year. Just there's not a whole lot was happening. Our sunflowers finally popped up, ready to harvest, so that's when I decided to give you guys a little bit of an update. The wheat that we planted out of out of schedule rotation, it has withered. We have lost the crop. It was very much an experiment, and it really shows that if you plant stuff when it's not supposed to be planted, it's a very high possibility of it not going to happen. Although our other somewhat experimental crops are still growing, although the maize 2 has pretty much stopped at like this growth, and it has not gone no further. So it's either going to resume growing when it's time, or it will wither like the wheat, and we'll lose that too. So a little lesson in in seasons here. I kind of knew I was taking a risk with planting crops out of the if we take a look here quickly. So right now we could plant wheat today, along with those other oilseed, poplar grass, sugarcane, of course. Nothing else today is the only day planting is allowed, and we're almost at the end of the day too, as it turns out. So I mean that planting, I mean the sunflower we need to get off. So that's what we're going to do today. We're going to harvest sunflowers. Well, well, it seems I've got myself into a bit of a pickle here. I have let time slip by as I was doing something else, and now it's dark, and I need to get this crop off the field before something bad happens and I lose it as well. Harvesting in the dark is never a pleasant thing for anyone, I don't suppose. Our good friend CBW Farms LLC, Chad, I'm sure would know all about that, no doubt. But it doesn't make for good video, I don't think, at least. We'll set the worker off on here, and we'll get the worker going here. Although I think I've mistakenly I wonder if I did the automatic tool height. Yeah. So when I bought the corn headers, so the worker's not gonna like either this one or the other one for sure. But I would say fortunately the yeah, see, he stopped. It's not a huge field. It was just a so this is these obviously took a while to mature, but they didn't die or wither, and they actually came up and got ready for harvest, unlike the wheat that we planted right over there. That is just gonna get seeded over pretty much. And yeah, harvesting in the dark. Whoa, that came up really quick. He gets the one thing I found about these Brazilian maps. Oh, and my lights. Let me just go here and no, not that one. That one. Keep him running. The one thing I did notice about these Brazilian maps, it gets dark. I mean, really dark. It's like it's like there's no moon in, South America. Oops. Yeah, go on, Mr. Little Worker. Exciting news. It'll be a little late once I release. I mean, by the time I release this video, the news is kind of probably the Fs19 will have been out already. What is this more? Where am I? What am I doing? This is the problem with. Come on, get in there. Get in there. Get in there. Get there. We go. What? Why is there crop here? Oh, I see. It's just a little itty bitty spot. Sorry, as I was saying, Farm Sim 22 will likely be out before I release this, or very close to it. This is being done on Thursday, the night. Nope, Thursday. What day is it today? The 18th. So, and I'm full. I'm full of it. So there's here we go. Yeah, so Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday it gets released. So I'm hoping maybe I will. Oh man, it's just the darkness is thick. I lost. Okay, this way. This way. Yeah, I have a bunch of videos still yet to release. I just play so much, it's like, I might as well record this. I'm going to record that. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. A bunch of multiplayer. That's like hour-long episodes of multiplayer with... so if you want to see interviews, basically it's a get-to-know... I have a guest. I had Mr. John Linden as a guest for 3 episodes, and we just talked about stuff and about his channel and so forth. And we had Mr. Brian Baru Royalty for a couple of episodes, got to know him, and probably by the time this is released, Mr. Farming Stee was also a guest, and we got to know him quite well while farming. So if you're interested into getting to know a little bit better these other content creators, YouTubers on Farming Simulator, check out my multiplayer series. There's other ones there. I do some with Rabbit Rob Gaming. These guys all have channels. Please check them out. They're all fantastic people. And they make some unique and interesting content. If you like Farming Simulator 19 and moving forward into Farming Simulator 22, I'm sure there will be much more interesting content as as we roll up quickly into the release date on the November 22nd here, they're kind of releasing more and more information regarding what's in these, what's going to be in the game. And recently was the AI, and kind of very stuff you would have only thought was possible, or at least only possible up until now on PC version, and now available on console. So it's not. It's the same, but a little different. So if we're familiar with Courseplay, Follow Me, it seems like it's a combination of variation of those two. Kind of gave just, we have a very brief explanation of how it's going to work. But the details of it are probably not going to be apparent until we actually start using it and kind of trying to figure out just what it's capable of and how it can be useful. It looks like you'll be able to assign workers to tasks, whereas now, right now I kind of start him, set him up, come over here, and then assign a worker to harvest this field, and he'll go off and do his thing to the extent of what we have seen it so far. And most people know what a worker is on this game and how they react. They can be problematic, especially helper H for some reason. So so it seems it's going to be a completely revamped AI system, more as like an artificial intelligence, where you can tell, say, your vehicle, say a semi with a trailer, to go to your silo and fill his trailer with, say, wheat that you have in there, and take it to a specific sell point and empty it there, and then and you can do that. You can say one time, one load, go from here to there, and that's it. Or loop, where there's a loop option where he will continuously do that until the silo is empty of whichever product, say wheat or barley or whatever you assigned him to take is empty, and it's all done. So it's going to be interesting, because that's completely outside of anything we know up to this point in this game. And it'll be interesting to see, when now you got potentially millions of people playing this game, what issues are going to pop up, what kind of bugs, what kind of problems. Is Helper H going to end up in a lake somewhere again? It's going to be all very exciting and new, and yeah, just lots of stuff going on. I'm sure that, and that's just to start with, and then we don't even know. There's so much we don't know about it. Seasons precision farming is supposed to be coming in, but apparently not right away. So that sounds like it's going to be a mod, or maybe it's going to be an update and part of the game as an update. Because Seasons right now is a mod, of course, on 19, but it will be part of the base game in 22. The saving slots, for sure. Memory, storage memory. We still don't know how much memory storage we will have. Is it going to be different for PS4 than it is for PS5? We know the slot count is going to be greater for PS5. So many interesting questions, and then of course we have a lucky few that are going to be getting a early look release at 22 on Friday, I believe. So everyone's going to be glued to YouTube to see get a first glimpse at what it is. So that's going to be interesting. And then, of course, all the rest of us minions will be able to get our hands on it on the Monday or close to thereof, of course, depending on what you play. You know how you're going to get it. Digital download, probably get a little bit earlier. I'm going to get a physical copy, so it might take me an extra day or so. Usually the by the time I go down to the game store and pick it up, and then there's always the download time with the disc, and then the inevitable update that that occurs when you get a physical copy. So, but either way, I will be putting something out, fairly soon after release. I don't know exactly what. Perhaps, I don't know. I'm not necessarily going to do a Let's Play right away, although I might. Or I probably was going to, I'm thinking of something similar to my mod test series, where I'll go in and I'll basically farm with a particular. I don't see how. It's a little different because that series I do is with new mods. So I take the new mods and I farm my farm with the new mods. Not sure how soon new mods will be available. Not quite sure when that's going to pop out. Will there be some right away? I'm sure there's going to be a mod hub. Will there be anything in it? Don't know. We'll find out. Maybe that's going to be the thing. Hey, this is already in the mod hub, and let's test it out. Or just do basic testing of different things and see how they work. Because I'm sure everyone's going to be doing a Let's Play of some kind on the 3 maps we're going to get. How soon we're going to get more maps will depend on how soon modders can get, map makers will be able to get them submitted and approved. Anyways, yeah, so that's me chatting away about stuff I don't know anything about. It's just pretty much normal for me. Anyways, we're going to continue doing this in the dark, since it's kind of, and we will be back maybe the morning to see. We should be able to start some planting. So we will catch you in a little bit. Well, here we are. Finished the harvest. Had a little nice little well-deserved sleep, and well, I've decided that we're going to try peanuts. We haven't done it yet. This could be a total disaster of of unimaginable proportions, but as well as things could be. But anyways, I'm going to do it over top of where we did, well, where part of it's not the entire field, because we still have some napier grass, or napier. I'm not pronouncing that properly, probably, but we still have some of this here stuff that the worker went and gone cuckoo with and planted over this sunflowers. But I'm going to do this little plot here with peanuts, and if it fails miserably. I mean, it'll grow because we are planting it when when it says we can. So according to the chart here, peanuts, yes, we're good to go. It's the harvesting part of it that that might be the issue. I don't know if it was something I was doing, but when I tested the peanuts out on this map, the harvester that was modded to, or at least the header that was modded, I think the harvester was too. Anyways, wouldn't let me hire a worker. That could be a problem. So that's another reason why I'm keeping this to a very small plot. Because if I have to do this all by myself, it might take a very long time, of which some of you may know, it's not something I have a lot of, well, time maybe, but patience not so much, especially when you can't assign a worker to do something like peanuts, which is pretty much, at least on this map, the same as potatoes or sugar beets. It is a slow, laborious prospect. Anyways, and there's no tool height control for the peanut header, harvester header. So we'll be going at a rocket-like speed of 6 miles per hour at a width of let's go just have a little look. Excuse me, at the peanut harvester, shall we? It will be under, I believe, potato. Nope. Where is it now? Beat, 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 beat. Was it up at... Okay, just have to look for it later. Maybe it was miscellaneous. You would think it would be underneath the regular, unless it was they hid it over here in miscellaneous. That's the pickup. I will go and find it and report back later. But or that could be for another time. I thought I'd just show it, and now it's like, oh, where did it go? But anywho, how, where? Oh, excuse me. We will continue planting this here peanuts. Nothing else has come up ready to harvest. I'm suspecting we might get some more failures just because, well, we were doing stuff we weren't supposed to do. And we'll have to reseed this. I mean, we could reseed wheat in there, but perhaps I will try something different. I don't know. We'll see. I believe canola, we can do canola again. It's canola, actually almost everything except for corn, soybeans, and potatoes and sugar beets are kind of on a different, yeah, definitely a different kind of time schedule. And this guy's having a little trouble going up this hill. It's not even that, well, I guess it's a bit of a hill. I see peanuts take, yeah, it's average amount of nitrogen, I would say, for most crops. So nothing too unusual there. I noticed the soybeans take less. I get a bit of a frog in my throat. I'll take it out and use it for bait. Anyways, yeah, soybean obviously takes nothing on precision farming for fertilizer. Corn and sunflowers definitely take less. And then you have kind of everything in between. Of course, some crops take the maximum 200 kilograms per hectare, I think is how it's based on. We can just pop up our help window here. We are see application rate 284 liters per hectare. And then that's up to, yeah, I don't know why that has different. It's like there's the application. I never noticed that. Oh, yeah. So the scale with the little flag is in kilograms per hectare. And so 140 kilograms per hectare is our target. But is it perhaps because we're using liquid, application rate 227 liters per hectare? That's how much we're putting on at the current at the current rate of application. So I like watching that little. It's kind of interesting. Of course, that all depends on the soil type too. So if we're right now we're applying that much on this soil type, and now as we come up to a different soil type, it has moved up. So this soil type here requires more fertilizer for peanuts, and and then we switched into another one again. Not sure exactly how that all. I mean, I understand that part, but see, it requires 160 with the soil type that we're in here. Yeah, so it's quite well, it's for what it is, and they've done quite a bit of input into this particular mod and the precision farming for the soil types and the yield potential and all that sort of stuff. It'll be very interesting. It's going to be very interesting to see how it will come to be in the new game with all the new stuff that's kind of happening, and to see kind of where this is going to go, because it's already pretty complex. And what I'm actually really interested in to see is what kind of crop now we know we're getting sorghum and the grapes. To be quite honest, I couldn't care less about grapes, but it's nice to see base game new crops. I'll have to clear my throat again. So yeah, it's going to be nice to see. It's going to be interesting to see what kind of extra crops these map makers we will come up with. We've already seen quite a few, quite a wide variety of crops in 19. And yeah, kind of very interested because I do like the extra crops. I just adds so much variety and you know broadens the scope and the interest, especially with precision farming too, because of how do these how much fertilizer and so forth and all that fun stuff. So we're gonna end it there. I'm gonna turn off these annoying little windows that we don't need them. I hope you did enjoy this episode. We're looking forward to seeing how badly I fail at the peanuts. So, anyways, I'm Looney Farm Guy. And remember, it's just a game. So have fun. In the meantime, till next time, bye for now.